Today we're going to look at the Vikings defensive ebook that I will be leaving a link in the description to. You can follow along with that link if you want. If not, you can just watch the video. I don't care. That's you, not me. Alright. Just get a swig of water first. Alright, so the first play we're going to look at is the Vikings 43 normal outside linebacker fireman. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna base the line. We're gonna spread linebackers, which puts them a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage. If you want to, you can get them closer. You don't have to do this. It makes it a little bit faster. So it's a very simple dual edge heat, and since we're in an I formation like this is something you're going to do in any formation with a zero blitz. If they're in I formation and you see that two people are manned up on the linebacker or halfback and fullback, you're going to put one into a where is it? Flat. So, where's hard flat? Is that hook curl? No. I guess you can't do it normally anymore. Alright, so you have to put them in a curl flat and then shade down, and that gets you a hard flat. And then you can user the other one. Alright, so that's all you're going to do. And then they're going to run the play. And I should have did a run play, or a pass play, so you could actually see it. So we'll do that again. Alright, so base a line, spread line. Move at least one of them down. I could probably get you into a curl flat, right? Huh. I don't know why they take away that hard flat thing. That's just begging to get killed by certain things. Oh wait. Alright, so actually they were not knife formation. What am I looking at? Alright, since we're in regular regular play, the guy manned up on the halfback is gonna be the user. So you watch the halfback, and if he's blocking, then you double up someone. If he's running the route, go take care of him. So it got in okay. A lot of these blitzes are not going to get in like nanos. I'm not going to lie to you and say nano this, nano that, instant edge, instant A. I don't really care. I'm just showing you some nice blitzes to throw into your game. Because there's no one blitz you can run anymore. Well, I mean for now, until someone discovers it, of course. But for now, you want to run multiple blitzes and confuse your opponent. That's how you want to do things. So the next play we're going to look at is weak slant 3. Let's see. Quick standard pass. Okay, so we're going to base a line. We're going to shift the linebackers right. We're going to crash the D line right, and then we're going to press. So that's what it's going to look like. We're going to user Foster, and we're going to try and take out this area right here, because there's obviously no one there. So we take out that, and that's how much time. So obviously they could get the ball off. I have a second controller on, so they're never going to throw the ball. It's just going to show you how much time you have, if you sit in the pocket, of course. But yeah, almost any of these blitzes could be beaten by a quick pass. So never believe any YouTuber that says unbeatable, unpassable, like max coverage. I don't care. Everything's beatable. You just have to find the way. So the version 2 of this this play of weak slant 3 or whatever, it's base a line, shift the D line left, crash the D line right, shift the linebackers right, and then put the left DN on a flat zone or a spy. So you want tank in this hard flat or a spy. So that's how the play's gonna look. And you just so he would have gotten that throw off. That's one of those examples where it wouldn't have really worked. So you gotta make sure you set up your plays right, and you gotta man up, and you gotta play the user well. There's a lot of things that you need to do to make a good blitz. So yeah, So mind my small little pauses during this video because I'm doing it in one long take on Twitch, so it makes it a little bit harder because I don't have the money for an OBS, so bear with me. Alright, so Will blitz 3 out of 4-3 over. Alright, 4-3 over. Will blitz 3. Alright, shotgun pass, shakes. Okay, so we're going to base the line, we're going to spread the D line, and we're going to hover over the center with this guy. And is there any other adjustment? No, that's it. Yeah, it's just a simple adjustment. I mean, you could crash the D line if you want. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so your outside linebacker will get in, but yeah. So you only you have to try and take away those short throws, because he would have gotten that one off. I'm sure he would have. Because like, yeah, he could have easily gotten that off. And then takes it for a long game. Okay, so let's go to the next blitz. Fires zone 2 out of the same formation over. Fires zone 2. Okay, so let's just do bench. Alright, so we're going to blitz the left hook route. Alright, so what you do with this is you're going to hit right on your directional pad and then left on your right analog stick, and that blitzes your guy from a global. It makes it a lot faster. You don't have to go click on him to do it. And yeah, that's all you have to do. If you want to do some extra steps, you could shift the linebackers right, spread them. You can move them over yourself. You can do all those things if you want. Doesn't matter. And then, yeah, that's it. So you just snap the ball. You just take away the throw. So A was open. He could have hit A right there, but if he didn't hit A in time, he would have been sacked. Alright, strong slant 3 is the next one. Strong slant 3. Okay, so we're gonna base the line, crash the D line. We're gonna the optional is make it, the hook cloud. Wait, what? Make the hook a cloud. Oh, okay. I know what it means. Alright, so you put Herald in the flat, and then you're gonna use a read, and that's how you're gonna play this one. So even though RB got open, he was actually sacked right there. So that's how that's gonna work. Alright, so 4-3 over plus. Alright, we're gonna look at Mike Sam 2. Buzz. Alright, what's good about this play is it's basically the nickel 2, but out of a heavier formation. So it's better against the run. It's not much better, but it's better. You can spread the linebackers, and if you want to, move this linebacker down, blitz them, and then go user the other guy, and try and get him back into the middle before they snap the ball. Now a run play up the middle will destroy this, so be careful. But a pass play out of like single back like this should not be very effective. He had time, but you never know. That's how blitzing works. You never know if you're gonna have time or not. Like, I'm not trying to make my playbook sound bad. I'm just trying to say that every YouTuber is probably lying if they say this is a play that works every time. Most of the time, it's not. Nickel Blitz is one of those plays where it works every time, but it's so beatable, it doesn't. You know what I mean? So you have to play everything situational. You have to disguise. You have to fool your opponent. You have to do all the things to make your opponent actually have to worry about what you're running. So we're under 4-3 under. And any play, so let's just use cover 3. What you do is you're going to base the line, shift the line left, slant or crash in, so crash middle, your line, and then you can blitz your left of screen linebacker. So your left of screen linebacker is Reuben Foster. So what you do is this, yeah, and then that's all you'd have to do. And you can do this out of any place, so the coverages will look different. Yeah, but Phil Foster got right in, so that's what you do. That's a universal setup from any play out of the 4-3 under, which makes it super cool because you can mix it up with different coverages, and it's just one of those things that you want to check out. All right, so 4-3 wide 9, Sam blitz 3. Let's do base the line, shift the line right, crash right, move blitzing linebacker to edge of screen. So your blitzing linebacker is this guy, and you want him over here. It's a nitpick, but yeah, that's what you want. And your right defensive end, which is this guy, I believe, is it this guy or this guy? I always get confused. It's actually, yeah, this guy. So this guy, you can spy him if you want. You don't have to, but if you feel like they're going to throw a quick pass right there, you can. Doesn't change the blitz too much. So just run the play. And everything got picked up, so that's one of those instances where it didn't work. So you just got to be wary of when you call certain plays. If they're in a three wide receiver set out of gun, generally you're going to want to call nickel style blitzes, or this next one I'm going to show you, the 46 normal. So the cool thing about the 46 normal is it's another one of those play formations where everything can be universal. So let's just try it out of cover 3. Alright, so we have cover 3. You're going to base the line, press, pinch line. You're going to crash the line out. You're going to blitz the right linebacker. And you're going to move him out a bit. So about right here. And that's all you have to do. And with Bowman, you just got to cover these other routes. So that was a run play, but it worked. It got in a little bit. So another thing I should note before you actually run these plays is 46 normal has a package in it that makes it awesome. You just use the speed package. It's one right stick over. Pretty much it becomes a dime set, but with the way how game logic works in this game, your corners are not going to get pancaked. They'll get blocked because they don't have high block shed at all, but they won't get pancaked because the game doesn't think it's a lineman on a corner. It thinks it's a lineman on a linebacker. It just thinks it's a lineman on a shitty linebacker. So you get faster linebackers, and that's just all you do there. So let's look at this again. Alright, so we're going to do it out of cover 2 invert this time. We're going to base the line, press, pinch line, crash out, blitz right side linebacker, which is going to be your safety actually, and then move him out a bit. And now this is your coverage. So it got picked up. That's going to happen from time to time. So that's all you're going to have to do is just worry about some of these things not working. And there it is again. That time I actually shifted the linebackers instead of just doing the linebacker. Yeah, did read option just work on me? Alright, so let's look at the second universal situate. Alright, so let's do it out of cover 2 invert. You're going to base the line, press, pinch line, crash middle, spy one of your D tackles, and then blitz the right side linebacker and move him out of it, just like before. Oh, this guy. Okay, and then that's your new setup. It looks just like the other one, but you have a spy. Now this will probably get picked up. So yeah, most blitzes will get picked up, but the pressure still gets in. So that's just something you have to keep in mind, because I'm going to reiterate that until people get it, because you have to know that every blitz isn't going to work every play. Everything can be beaten by anything. A edge blitz gets beaten by runs. Interior blitz gets beat by passes. It's there. Everything has its Achilles heel. So now let's look at the cover 2 invert blitz. So all you're gonna do on this one is baseline, press, and then blitz the nickel, which is this guy, and then move him out a little bit, and you basically have a nickel 2 blitz. You can spread the line if you feel like it, and you just have the nickel 2 blitz out of a 46. So I'm gonna do it again because that was a run play and I forgot to change it. Okay, so is there even a play? Okay, so baseline, press, blitz, and there you go. So this is going to get a quick pressure because it was play action. I wish it'd stop calling under center play so I can show you better ones. Okay, so let's try it again. Baseline, press, pin, crash out, blitz. There you go. It's basically nickel 2, but out of cover 3 shell. So he could have gotten the pass off, but that was still pretty good pressure. So that's good enough, you know. Alright, so the next one's going to be Fire Zone out of this one. Still the 46 normal speed package. Alright, so we're going to base a line. You're going to spy the nose tackle, which is either Buckner or Mitchell. Doesn't matter. You're going to place the left DN in a flat. And then you're going to user this Bowman. So it's a 3-man rush, so more than likely it's going to get picked up this year. But if it doesn't, it gets in pretty fast pressure for a 3-man rush. See, the pressure got in. So for a 3-man rush, that's actually pretty good. But it's not something you want to like scheme around because it's not going to work every time. But this whole 46 normal playbook that you're using right now, you want to utilize every blitz. And if you use all of them and you scheme around it, you should get some really good defense going because they'll never see it coming. Your coverages will change. The pressure's still going to be there. So that's what makes these plays good. So now we're in rush outside. You're going to spread the line, crash out, spy a D tackle, and then since this play is like everyone's manned up except the halfback, you're going to user the free safety. So try not to let anything deep go. Everything got picked up. That halfback route would obviously be thrown. So it didn't work that time. So you always have to worry about those kind of things. Like the play will never always get in. Spread line, crash outside, spy D tackle. So I'm not going to spy the D tackle this time. I'm going to throw an extra blitzer since they're in I form. And user ward. So that got in way quicker. So that's just one thing. So that's my my rule about I form and split back packages is if there's 2 guys manned up and man-to-man blitzes, you blitz or zone up those mans because there's no route that a man-to-man on a halfback is going to win for your linebacker. So you just put him in a zone so the halfback runs into the zone. Okay, so now we're going into nickel. Or nickel 335 wide. So we have 335 wide, cover 4, show 2. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is base a line, press, crash the defense left. You're going to blitz the slot nickel corner, which is this guy right here. And then you're going to buzz zone, the purple zone, the right outside linebacker, which is this guy. And then you're going to hook the right side defensive end. And then man up middle linebacker on further side wide receiver. And that's that play. So it's a tough setup to learn. It works. And you're going to use either safety. Doesn't matter which one. Because the reason you're in cover 4 is for run support. Alright, it didn't come in. It actually got picked up really well. So be wary of that particular blitz because it doesn't work so great. Another thing you can do is you can just blitz this other linebacker, so you have a 5-man rush, spread the line, uh, base the line press, and there you go. That should get in pretty well. Since it's one-on-one, the entire line, it'll get in eventually. It can get in faster depending on the players you have, or if they're not blocking halfbacks and stuff. There's a lot of factors. So that's just one that you can throw in once or twice. It may work, it may not. It's just a weird looking blitz. The main reason you run it is because yes, it's cover 4. So it's a blitz that you're running, but you're only running it because you think they're gonna be running the ball, or you want run support at the same time as the blitz. So you're gonna give up a lot of passing ability. So strong safety Sam blitz is our next one. Strong safety Sam blitz. Where are ya? Yeah, right here. Strong safety Sam blitz. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna crash the D-line left. We're gonna zone the right defensive end. So the right end right here is this guy. Put him up. You can put him like this if you want. Don't matter. Let's see. Yeah. Move the yellow zone over the center. So there's no yellow zone. Oh, bring the safety down. That's what I was doing. I was reading that. That was the wrong setup. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna bring the safety down, and he's gonna be your user. So you just try and keep everything covered up until the blitz gets in. And yeah, that one got picked up pretty well too. The computer's actually picking up the blitzes really well. So it's making it hard to show these blitzes because I know they work. I use them in head-to-head. I just can't seem to get them to work on video. 'Tis my life. Whatever. Alright, so the next one's going to be strong... what's it called? Sam Will blitz. I'm sure you all know this one. Okay, Sam Will, base the line, crash the defensive lineman to the middle. You're going to move the middle linebacker over to the left of screen. And then you're going to boot... screen. Oh, D-tackle. My bad. He's going to go right here. You're going to blitz him. And then QB spy the right of screen defensive end, which is going to be this guy. And then you're going to bluff blitz the right of screen D-tackle. Oh, wait, no. You're D-end. Your bluff blitz. Okay. It's throwing me off because 3-3-5 is actually a 3-4 play instead of a 4-3. So it's kind of confusing. And Bowman goes back here. And then we're going to user either one of these hooks. So I got him pretty well. So yeah, that's an okay blitz. Alright, so Nickel Dog 2. This works a lot like the other nickel blitzes, so you're going to base the line, press, shift your D-line right, re-blitz the nickel, so you want him a little bit out, QB contain, and then move the D end 1 step. So where is he at? There we go. That got in. He could have threw the check down, but it still got in pretty well. Alright, so Dog 3. Dog 3, where are you at? Overload 3? No. Strong safety Dog 3. That's what it's called. Okay, so we're going to base the line, press, D-line. You're going to crash the outside D-line, so it's going to do whatever you want with it, basically. Roll. You want the right outside linebacker on a zone. Zone the middle linebacker too, which is either Foster or Bowman, don't matter. And then zone right of screen defensive end. So we're going to do that. So defensive end got in. Alright, so cover 3 Sky out of that. Cover 3 Sky. Where are you? Cover 3 Sky. Alright, baseline, crash D-line out, blitz nickel, blitz one linebacker and user the other. So blitz Bowman, keep Foster. That was a pretty nice one. I got it. That was dual edge, so can't go wrong with dual edge. Alright, so now for the infamous nickel 2, or nickel normal 2. Alright, so before we do the nickel 2, I have a huge defensive tip for you. So Bowman's not the fastest linebacker. We know that. Like, I love Bowman. He's like my dude in real life, but in Madden he's not very fast. So there is actually a sub package in nickel normal that fixes this problem. So Eric Reed is one of the most athletic safeties in the game. If you scroll right over to strong safety linebacker slot, it turns it into a big dime play. So Bowman's actually over here now, so you have to actually sub Reuben Foster back in. But now when we get out, we'll just show it real quick. Eric Reed is your linebacker. So now you have a fast user linebacker, and it makes it a lot easier to do things. Now on run plays, this is his Achilles heel. Eric Reed is still a nice player and on the run, but the reason you put him there is to use him, not for run support. So if they're doing a lot of running, keep your main linebackers in. Alright, so now the reason we did that is because you want Eric Reed there. So now let's go to nickel 2 blitz 2. Okay, so the version 1 is pretty much the same as last year. You're in base the line, press, pinch D line, crash out, zone right of screen lineman. So you want, or left of screen lineman since that place flipped. There it is. User Foster over the middle. And then QB contain if you want. You don't have to. So it still gets in perfectly fine. The way to pick that up or beat it in real life if you're going against this, so you're going to ID the corner as the mic. That'll pick it up. Blocking your tight end, sliding towards the blitzer will pick it up. Blocking your halfback, sliding in line towards the blitzer will pick it up. And run plays will demolish it. So that's how you beat the nickel 2. Alright, so version 2 of the nickel 2 is base a line, press, pinch D line, crash D line out, shift linebackers to the right. Yeah, there it is. Alright, yeah, Reed's is supposed to go over here. Alright, blitz that linebacker you just moved over. And now you're going to get dual edge heat, and it's probably one of my favorite blitzes. It got in, but I don't know if you noticed, but 24 decided to not attack him. So that was weird. Alright, so baseline, print out. Okay, so let's actually redo this one. So since the blitzer's on the left, you actually flip the place. So baseline, press, shift left. Yeah, shift linebacker left. Now blitz Foster. And now user Reed. And that should get him pretty fast. So yeah, Reed and Foster and the 24 got him pretty well. Alright, so let's look at Buck Slant 3, Show 2, or Buck Slant Show 2, that's what it's called. Okay, so this is our next play. We're going to base the line, show blitz, so you show blitz, which gives you a cover 3 shell. You're going to QB spy this Buckner, and then bluff blitz your linebacker, so there you go, and user either flat. You got pretty decent run support on that one. Wish they'd stop calling run plays, but whatever. Alright, base a line, show blitz, spy Buckner, bluff blitz Reed, user Ward. So that was relatively picked up well. If I was if I was controlling the quarterback and that picked up, I would have threw the check down or ran it since that's Russell Wilson. So version 2 of this play, you're gonna spread the line, crash out, hover user over the center, and QB contain. So that got in, and that got in pretty well. So that's one. All right, overload 3 is our next play. Overload 3, seam. Alright, spread line, or baseline press if you want. You don't have to. Spread D line, crash outside, and then hover your linebacker over the center. And if you want, you can shade down and get hard flats. And since that was a run play, I got picked. That was an okay run stuff. It wasn't like great. Okay, so let's look at spread line, crash outside, hover linebacker. There you go. And we'll put cloud flats this time. So that got in pretty well. He could have threw the tight end, but it still got in. Okay, so dime normal is our final blitz. The dime normal overload show 2. It's our final blitz of this book. We're going to baseline press, manually move the blitzing linebacker over the left gap. So right here. User left of screen defensive end, which is this guy. Alright, so run play totally screwed that one up. But, alright, so then this next one, we'll try it again. Baseline press, manually put him over here. User Armistead, and there you go. And that got right in. So this has been Tim from Madden Community College. I hope you enjoyed this quick ebook video. If there's any setups that I missed in this book, please leave a message or comment down below. Leave a message on my Facebook, tweet me at Twitter, I don't care. Just let me know, I'll add it to the book, and then I'll do a video on it for you. And I'll give you a shout out. So that's been me from Madden Community College. Have a good day, everyone.